skill-based competency of a special forces operators or of forces operators make them versatile at any given type of infiltration, by land, by sea, or by air. What you'll be witnessing today is the distinctive capability of the Special Forces Regiment Airborne, conducting vertical insertion in the event that all other means of moving from point A to point B prove to be infeasible, whether military free fall on high altitude, high opening, or the hay mode. In addition to this distinctive military skill, their secondary mission is to perform live aerial demonstrations in support of Philippine Army's mission. An SF team has diverse background and skilled with various military specialties. The team represents the professionalism and dedication of the Philippine Army Special Operations Forces. In a few minutes, we'll have our jumpers. The jumpers will be coming in from the left side area. As you can see on the screen, we have our jumpers. There are only two things that fall from the skies: land, and airborne troopers. Well, of course, we have our first jumper. jumper. And of course, our stick jumper. They are the silent professionals that conquered the skies of the City of Pines for airborne operations. Auxiliaries are also able assets of the Special Forces. The team leader calls the TOC that his team has been successful in the conduct of airborne operation and now ready for combat operation to rescue the hostages. The team will now perform combat tracking. The pointman observes suspected enemy trackings and indicates that the enemy is close. They will now conduct OP and leaders recon. The purpose of the leaders recon is to conduct final planning components of the mission while being physically present on the site. The team leader and a security element, typically 2 squad members, are usually the ones conducting it, while the rest of the squad remains at the objective rally point ORB until the team returns. The team leader will now conduct briefing on actions at the objective prior to execution of the mission. The team will be in a 360-degree short hold position while the team leader briefs his men. The SF team attacks and uses the shock and ulcer to extract the enemy from their comfort zone and finishes them by providing assault. The team will now approach the enemy utilizing established SOPs. After some time, the machine gun requires weapons and the other simultaneously found. The team executes the search. Clear. Reorganize. The enemy went to another area. The Special Forces team leader will now call the TOC for another hot pursuit operation. The TOC commander will instruct the SF team leader to exfiltrate the hostage and the wounded enemy to a safe zone.
Sir, air rescue. One hostage rescued. Enemy withdrew towards the east, entering a compound. Request for CQB, sir. Provide cover. Assault of the LRR and secure the hostage. LRR, rescue remaining hostage. On our way, sir.
Upon confirmation of the target building, enemy sentry target interdiction will be conducted by the snipers, which is immediately followed by the assaulters using utility terrain vehicle.
Assaulters target building confirmed. One enemy post sighted. Best approach is from the west. Snipers ready. Have control. I have control. in 5, 4, 3, 2, execute!
The assaulters and snipers of the Light Reaction Regiment conducting the hostage rescue operation using dynamic clearance, close quarter battle, and target interdiction. The assault begins while the hostage rescued by the Special Forces team is being extricated from the area. In this modular CQB house, the door is closed and the staff will perform explosive breaching in the designated breach point and subsequently execute an assault by conducting feasible CQB to rescue the hostage. During the assault, the enemy detonated a bomb near the house, whereas the bullet was dropped to divert attention. But the LRR is focused on rescuing the hostage and cleared the area first. The Light Reaction Regiment is the premier counter-terrorist unit of the Philippine Army. Its forces are trained in close-quarter combat and sniping operations and well known as the most capable force for military operations in urbanized terrain, as they are trained to conduct reconnaissance of terrorist incidents and locations, eliminate and/or capture terrorists, and involve in hostage rescue and personnel recovery operations.
Last hostage secured, area clear, but one building collapsed and many wounded enemy. Request for casualty evacuation and army rescue. Copy that. Special Forces team provide security. Medics evacuate the wounded and prepare for casualty evacuation and army rescue. Clear the collapsed building.
Thus, humanitarian assistance and disaster response takes place after a civilian was dropped in the collapsed building, and treatment of battle casualty regardless if the casualties are enemy. We treat them with respect and care, as we do to our soldiers. We now have the ready disaster response team of the 525th Engineer Combat Battalion under the 51st Engineer Brigade, designated as the Philippine Army Disaster Response Unit. The Philippine Army Disaster Response Unit performs urban search and rescue, such as water search and rescue operations with swift water and limited underwater rescue capability, collapsed structure search and rescue, confined space rescue operation, mountain forest search and rescue, crushed vehicle extrication rescue, mass casualty decontamination, emergency medical response, and assist in incident management. It can also conduct detailed group reconnaissance, survey, and assessment of affected areas. The unit also performs retrieval operations and supports relief and rehabilitation operations. The unit underwent trainings with local and foreign rescuers. It has been featured many times in various HED operations, like the recent Typhoon and the Hurricane Summer and Leyte, respectively. Search and rescue is an operation mounted by emergency services to find someone to be in distress, lost, sick, or injured either in a remote or difficult to access areas, such as mountains, desert or forests, or at sea. It is the search for and provision of aid to people who are in misery or even in danger. Enemy of the state are also being given medical attention by the combat medics to ensure that casualties, be it military or civilians, are given prompt medical care when injured, wounded, or ill, anywhere and anytime. The Philippine Army has launched its health service support with capabilities on emergency care response in both hostile and peaceful environments. Initial medical care starts with its soldiers. Hence, the Army made sure that the soldiers are well trained and well equipped so they can take care of themselves and other casualties while waiting for the medical evacuation. just witnessed the Army troopers securing the engagement area and looking for signs of life. They do so in a precise and systematic manner and perform simple triage and rapid treatment or STAR. The forward surgical medical company picks up the wounded enemy of the state from the designated casualty collection point to the mall call for aeromedical evacuation. Ladies and gentlemen, your Philippine Army. Levels, join the Army. Join the Army. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine Army Parachutist Team.